Tomorrow is October the 1st, and in China it is the National Day. It's a National Day week, and National Day started way back in 1949. Because of COVID restrictions, I can guess it's not going to look like this. A very warm welcome to the channel. Last day of September. It is Friday. It is Friday, the 30th of September 2022, and welcome to the James Neil Cooper Show. Now, if you want to follow what the Chinese Three Gorges Corporation is up to, then you can go to their Twitter accounts. They have two, actually, and you can see the latest there. You can see them in the pictures there, and they will just tell you what's happening. Please note, this is always going to be positive. If something drastic happens, then they're not going to do it. At the moment, they're advertising about sturgeon, the fish. Possibly in a couple of days' time, they are going to announce that the ship's elevator has been repaired and updated so ships can go through the actual Three Gorges itself. Related to the levels, well, you can have a look here straight away. We have at Kutan, the top of the reservoir at 164, that's gone up. And the Three Gorges Reservoir 153.03, that's gone up, with the inflow at 10,500 and the outflow at 6,750. Why have the levels gone up? Well, let's take a look at the weather. Please note that the hand is approximately where the Three Gorges Dam is. Now, before we get back into dams, etc., life in China, what is it like? Well, if you're rich, your life can look like this. And what is happening here, I actually really don't know. But if I was at the bottom of the stairs, I would be running because maybe of like this. This is a testing center in Shenzhen. Shenzhen is a modern city near Hong Kong with a population of around about 18 million people. And still, even today, yes, they're doing the testing. I think it's one of the very few countries in the world still doing the testing, even though most people have been injected at least twice in China. Now, let's go into a mini documentary of how dams are made, built, and used. We use them to store staggering amounts of water, control flooding, and generate electricity. This is the world's largest hydropower dam, the Three Gorges Dam. When it was built, it flooded a total area of 156,000 acres of land, 42 billion tons of water. The sheer amount was enough to alter the Earth's rotation by an estimated 0.6 microseconds. So, in spite of their extraordinary size and capacity, how are dams built? Dams are usually built between a water source such as a river and a valley. The valley is later converted into a reservoir or an artificial lake using water redirected from its natural source or elsewhere. Rivers are diverted using tunnels along the side of the dam or its foundations during the construction of these channels. Soil is evacuated with larger rocks and blasted with explosives to clear a path for water. For dams built across large flowing rivers, Simply constructing channels to divert the water simply wouldn't be enough. Instead, dams hoping to divert utilize dry construction pits by the side of the river. The dam constructed then proceeds into stages where the water allowed to pass through. Opening its completed portions of the dam, the reservoir can be filled. Dams are either built on rock or rock foundations, depending on the type of dam and how much water it's intended to support. The foundation must be rigid and strong enough to support both the weight of the dam itself and withstand the water pressure extended on it. Some foundations are built below the ground. Pockets of soft soil or rock are sometimes found during construction. They replace the materials with stronger materials to ensure dams' foundations are sturdy as possible. Then any fissures or cracks are filled with grout to prevent any water leaking out. Once the dam is complete, going on to the dam itself, you might be wondering, where does the concrete come from? For most dam construction projects, concrete batchings are built on site. This gives workers access to large quantities of ready-to-use concrete, while it's transported to the construction site either using conveyor belts via trucks and cranes. Then the concrete is then poured into a mold made in the required shape, when the mold is then made in layers up to certain heights. After the dam is built, the reservoir can be filled up. It can take several years for the process to happen either naturally or by pumping units. At this point, the water level behind the dam must not be operational levels. The dam has to be tested first. Once completed, engineers use the first filling as the opportunity to test the dam to see if it will hold. They monitor closely, look for deficiencies if the dam design or construction, and safety address them. Inspectors check to sign for seepage, cracking, or erosion. Repairs can be made to get the dam performing to its intended capacity. Dams are split into two categories: low hazard and high hazard. This refers to the amount of damage for its immediate surroundings if the dam fails. Dams are also featured in components specially designed for safety, such as emergency spillways, extreme weather events, excessive rainfall or snowmelt, massive volumes of water spilled through and diverted downstream in a controlled flow, ensuring the mainland structure does not withstand additional water pressure. Dams need to stand the test of time, so they need to be never truly finished. Changing water levels around the world affect operational conditions of these megastructures over time. If you are still here, well done. It's time for the funny bit. This was filmed in a gas station, a petrol station, a gasoline station, I can guess in the United States of America, where this lovely lady is having great difficulty trying to get the gasoline nozzle into her very, very expensive Mercedes.
Hey, that's not gonna read. Oh. She just
Yesterday we had quite a bit of free time after I've been to the dentist, or we have been to the dentist and the grocery shopping, and an update here of Pickle. As always, she's fine. She is growing every day. She is taking her worm medicine. She had her second dose yesterday. The bowels is fine. She had a little bit of diarrhea, but that's all gone. Eating lots of porridge and doing a lot of play and stealing Tokyo's food, which is Royal Canine. As always, many thanks to the people who do go over to the Tokyo and Pickle channel. The link is in the description below. Many thanks to the people who have donated funds, financial funds, by clicking super thanks to the upbringing of Pickle, saving money actually now for the injections, and I think in next year, maybe like March time, it's time for her, so she can't have any kittens. No way can we afford to have any more cats. Pickle and Tokyo are fine, but just a big thank you, and you can see the latest video on the Tokyo and Pickle channel again in the link in the description. And that brings us to a close on Friday, the 30th of September 2022. It's round about 32 days before I actually get on an aeroplane to go to Thailand, and that's going to be related to We Travel. So please do go over there and click the like and the subscription to that channel, and then I will have a epic maybe 10 or 15 videos of my trip to Thailand, including the travel, the airplane, the lounges, the transport, and the highlights, the day life and night life of a city just, you could say, southeast of Bangkok called Pattaya. My name is James. Thank you so much for your time, and please do like, subscribe, and share this on your social media. Have a most excellent day. Enjoy the upcoming weekend. Bye-bye for now.